A significantly better defensive performance tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs in Seattle against the Kraken. And they actually end the West Coast swing, actually 2-2, which could be a lot worse. But they win it 3-1 over the Kraken today in the second out of a back-to-back. And like I mentioned, a much better defensive performance from the Leafs, albeit you're not playing like the Vancouver Canucks or the Edmonton Oilers tonight. But the Seattle Kraken, who had won like 9 consecutive, have now lost 4 straight, and they're back to what they probably should be. And the Leafs just play a quiet hockey game. Nothing too crazy. I mean, they had some opportunities. They had some grade A chances. Couldn't score on a lot of them. But Ilya Samsonov was really good. Even though he didn't get tested a whole lot, when he was tested, he made some big-time stops. So we'll get into that in a second here. First period, 7 minutes in, Mitch Marner wins the board battle behind the net. Gets the puck and centers it to Austin Matthews. And the between the legs to himself. And to slide it past Joey Decord. And there was not much room there. Just a gorgeous finish from Austin Matthews. A brilliant feed from Mitch Marner. And he wins the puck battle. And the Leafs lead at 1-0, 7:06 into the first period. And I'm like, is that a good thing? Like, do you really want to lead? Because we've blown a lot recently. And through 20 minutes, shots are 8-6 Leafs. You're up 1-0. Nothing crazy going on. We go to the second period. Less than 3 minutes in, Max Domi comes down on a 2-on-1 with Nick Robertson. Lays a beautiful pass for Robertson, and he buries it. He gets back into the lineup, and he does some great things. Buries his 7th goal of the year. Domi and Bertuzzi grab assists on it at 2:51. And the Leafs get a 2-0 lead. Nice, but we've seen this happen before. Let's not get too excited here. Then with about under 6 minutes to play, Jared McCann, former Leaf for about 5 minutes, comes around the back of the net and Thomas Tatar went around the back of the net and fires the puck on, and it must have hit Jared McCann in front, and it drops down, and Riley and Brody are trying to find the puck, but not tying anybody up. Jordan Eberle finds the puck, picks it out of the pile, and Samsonov's still trying to figure it out as well, and he slides it past Samsonov, and Riley and Brody are just like, what are we doing? Now, Riley had McCann tied up. I don't really know what Brody was doing, and a lot of people recently have been ripping TJ Brody, and it hasn't been pretty. And it's a 2-1 game just like that. The building is alive. They're jacked up. And I think it was the next shift or two after that, the Kraken dominated, and they actually got a breakaway and rang it off the crossbar. Like, it was that close to the Leafs blowing a 2-0 lead in a matter of minutes. So it hits the crossbar. The Leafs were able to settle things down, close the period out. You win the period. Obviously, you don't win the period. It's 1-1, but you win the shots total, 9-7. And you go into the third up 2-1, but no Leafs fan is confident at this point. And Ilya Samsonov, I can't remember if it was in the second period or the third period. I think it was in the second, where he was lying down on his belly. And he made those 10 bell saves with his pad. I mean, we rip Samsonov when he gets out of position. It's just the way it is, right? Because when he's not in position and he looks floppy, it looks quite ugly at times. But when he's positionally floppy, if that makes any sense, I don't mean floppy as in like 20 feet out of his net. He was just outside the crease with the puck right in front of him. And he made some big saves, and we got to go to that third period one. I don't know who he made the save on, but I believe it was Jared McCann who fired a pass cross seam basically to the back post, and Samsonov flies over with his right pad and makes a 10-bell gorgeous save. And this is a 2-1 hockey game in the third period. What have we talked about recently? What did we talk about yesterday? Look, we understand the Leafs didn't play great yesterday against Vancouver. They outshot them to all hell, which is fine. But you needed your goaltender to make a save. Make a decent save. Make a little bit of a tricky save. You didn't get that from Jones yesterday. Today, you got it from Samsonov. And defensively, overall, that 10-belly save he made in the third period with like 5 or 6 minutes to play was the first shot of the period. So the Leafs dominated for 3/4 of the period, and then they allowed that a chance, and you're like, oh, God. Don't let that be the tying goal, right? The first shot of the period with 5 minutes left. But he makes a great save. The Leafs, for the most part, down the stretch, don't allow anything crazy to happen. A lot of the pucks to the outside. Whenever they were dumping it down, the Leafs did an okay job of getting the puck out. And then Jake McCabe, with 21 seconds left, is like, you know what? Screw this. I'm not going to try some damn breakout pass. I'm going to get the puck behind my net, look at the opponent's net all the way down the ice, fire it down, and he buries it for the empty netter with 20 seconds to go. In regulation, 3-1 Leaf lead. Game, set, match. Shots on goal were 9-4 Leafs in the third period. 9-4 Leafs, yet you were up the entire time. That's nice. You didn't just sit back. 26-17 for the game. You allow 17 shots on net. Brilliant stuff. Special teams-wise, yeah, the power play still looks stinky. 0 for 2 there. You don't allow anything on their 2 power plays. And there was some greasy stuff in this game. Man, I'm sorry, but Brandon Tanev with his damn eyes is a nutcase. Does he snort a line before the game or something? Because he came out just a bull in a china shop. Goes there, crushes, it was Timmins who knocked him into the boards, gets the penalty, and then him and Simone Benoit are telling him, I'll give you a hug after we get out of the penalty box. Obviously, they said that. And then who was it that he hit? Liljegren, right? He ran Liljegren into the boards, and then Jake McCabe, like, enough of this damn nonsense, drops the gloves with him and gives him some shots. And that's it. That was enough of Brandon Tanev. You didn't see them the rest of the game. Very weird, but I love that the Leafs stepped up. And I like that McCabe jumped in for Liljegren getting beaten down, and Timmins, Tanev going after Timmins, and here comes Simone Benoit to the rescue. I love it. Speaking of Connor Timmins, why the hell is he out there? I'm sorry, but how many minutes did he play today? Where's Connor Timmins? 12:43. You're telling me that William Lagesson can't do that? William Lagesson, we talked about in the last video, guys, about 40-year-old Gio and whatnot, and they took us up on that. They sat 40-year-old Gio. But Lagesson, who's been the sound defensive player for this team since he's joined the Leafs, in a time where you can't keep the puck out of your own net, it made sense. But you go to the guy in Connor Timmins who coughs the puck up all the damn time. I didn't get it, and I still don't. Does Keefe have something against Connor Timmins or against Lagesson or what? Because there's no reason. Timmins has done nothing to earn that spot tonight. It really hasn't. So just going to put that out there. Key players today, obviously Ilya Samsonov. 1 goal, 17 shots, 941 save percentage. His first win, I think they said, since December the 9th, which was that the Predators shutout? Let me see if I can find that. December. Yeah, it was the 18 save shutout against the Nashville Predators. That was the last time he won a game for this team. He was good today. He made some really big saves. Even when he wasn't busy, he made some massive saves in some big spots. So what that means, before we go into that, McCabe had a goal, +2. Matthews a goal, +2. Robertson a goal and a +1. He looked real good tonight. Marner, Burt, and Domi all had assists. I love, as much as Nyes and JT didn't get any points, and Tavares' pointless streak continues to rise, I thought both of them looked really good tonight. I thought Nyes was all over the place. I think he got boosted at the top line as well, but I thought he looked really, really good. And Tavares, again, he's had, I don't know, how many shots on goal did he have today? Because it felt like a lot. Tavares, 2? Really? I thought he had a lot more than that. It felt like a lot more. Maybe he missed the net. But I thought he looked really good. JT and Matt Nyes looked good tonight as well. Maybe something to build on. But for Ilya Samsonov, the next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs is on Wednesday. So they get 2 full days off before they take on the best team in the Western Conference. The Winnipeg Jets in Winnipeg. Oh, that's Wednesday. Hold on a minute. Don't we play Winnipeg in Winnipeg? Hold on a minute here. I swear we have a back-to-back. Yeah, okay, so we come home first? Oh, weird. Wednesday at home against the Winnipeg Jets, and then you play them on Saturday in Winnipeg. Wouldn't it make sense geographically to come back to Winnipeg and then go, whatever. I don't make the schedules. So Wednesday at home against the Jets, you would assume after a good start today and Martin Jones looking a little shaky recently that Ilya Samsonov would get the cage there on Wednesday against Winnipeg. Whether you feel confident or not, that's a different story. But after doing a hell of a job tonight, I think he deserves it. And he's had a couple good starts. His last one, what was that? Was that the Calgary game? No. What game was that? It was the Calgary game, wasn't it? They did lose that game, but I thought he was... no, hold on a minute. Detroit. But I didn't think he was terrible. He wasn't the reason the Leafs lost that game. And he was great tonight, so I think he deserves that shot against Winnipeg. I think he will get the start, but we'll see. Leafs are now 23-14-8 on the season, 5-4-1 in their last 10. Obviously, still nothing's been solved, but a win is a win. The question is, does Sheldon Keefe coach another game? I know you won today, but how much does that really mean? I'll let you guys talk in the comments. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and 2 points, because it's much more entertaining to watch a game like that, hit the like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys. Raptors edition. Oh, God. Boy, they play tomorrow, don't they? God, I've been so checked out. Yeah. Tomorrow, 7:30 tip-off at home against the Memphis Grizzlies. 7:30 there. And as for the Leafs, we talked about it. They're back in action at Scotiabank Arena on Wednesday, taking on the Jets. 7 o'clock puck drop there. Looking to make it 2 straight and make a statement against the best team in the Western Conference. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the win today. Talk to you guys then.